Hi everyone, we are here at the 9th annual Bentonville Film Festival at the Momentary in downtown Bentonville. It's pretty exciting because we are giving you a live coverage of the red carpet, or as we like to say, the green carpet right behind me. For those who don't know, my name is Brooke Bierhaus. I am a documentary filmmaker and a nominated for Arkansas Filmmaker of the Year, which I'm super excited to be able to talk with the filmmakers here about their films, about their development, and what the programming means for Bentonville Film Festival and all of the ways that they have helped to champion diverse voices. Downtown Bentonville and Downtown Now is super excited to talk with some of the filmmakers today. We're excited to be able to showcase a lot of the films, ask some of the actors questions. Awesome. It's going to be a great film festival lineup, and it is in person here in downtown Bentonville, June 13th through the 18th. It continues on-demand streaming until June 25th, so if you are interested in getting tickets, you can always go on to Bentonville Film Festival and purchase your tickets so that you can watch the films later on. If you aren't able to make it in person, you can watch it online through the 20th. Each filmmaker in the festival is given an inclusion qualifier questionnaire that they have to complete to ensure that the work exhibits inclusion from every aspect, whether that's behind the camera, in front of the film. I really love the Gina Davis Gender and Equality and Inclusion side of her studies for gender studies and women in film. It's a pretty incredible resource for those that don't know. They can go on and see how many people are behind the scenes, above the line, and in front of the camera, that are both diverse voices and women in film. The opening night feature tonight is A Great Divide, and that film is one I have been so excited to see, so I can't wait for that. We'll actually have a few of the cast members here for A Great Divide. One of them, most notably, you might know him, Ken Jeong. He is most known from Community and from well, for me, from Community. Oh, and The Hangover, too. It's for the film itself, A Great Divide, its world premiere is here in downtown Bentonville at the Momentary. It's seen through the eyes of a Korean-American family that leaves the Bay Area for small-town Wyoming after experiencing devastating loss. A Great Divide addresses the emotional and psychological impact of racism and xenophobia on Asian Americans, the loneliness and sacrifice of immigrant and also generational burdens of expectations that weigh on their children. It's an incredibly important story, and we're really excited to have this here at the Bentonville Film Festival and right here in downtown Bentonville. Right, so the event, the Bentonville Film Festival, actually kicked off yesterday for a bike tour, a guided bike ride from Red Barn at the Momentary, and there was a viewing of the spotlight film Hard Miles. I believe we'll have one of the actors walking the carpet behind me for Hard Miles, and we'll get to talk with him more about character development and the reason that he felt so connected to this film. It looks like we have one of the actors coming from the film, and we will be showing you a little bit of the red carpet. So let's go ahead and turn this a little so you can see as the actors come in and some of the directors and programmers. I will be taking you through this live red carpet coverage, so here we go. We're currently waiting for some of the filmmakers and the cast to come through from A Great Divide. As I have already mentioned before, the movie is the opening feature for tonight's film festival debut. It is their world premiere, which is really exciting to have here in downtown Bentonville. There's a lot of fun on the red carpet, and it is a great way to really showcase some of the films and get to know some of the filmmakers and actors. We have a lot of local media here, so we're really excited to talk with some of these creators and these artists. I may have brought you into this red carpet a little early, but that's okay. You get to see behind the scenes, and it's pretty fun to just showcase in our not-so-little town, as we like to say. Once again, and if you are just tuning in to our Downtown Bentonville live broadcast of the red carpet at the Bentonville Film Festival, we are waiting on some of the actors from A Great Divide and for the film festival to really kick off tonight with its opening film, A Great Divide. Wonderful. Our first actor here, Kim Jung, is making his way down the red carpet, or as we like to say, the green carpet, as you've heard before. I would definitely say this is a major celebrity sighting on our end. I am a huge fan of Community and The Hangover, so of course, super excited to see him, his talents, and to see what Ken brings to his character in A Great Divide. I'm really curious about what drew him to the script and how he has connected with the director and what this film means to him. We will get that question in just a few minutes. But for now, you get to enjoy the photo op. Working it on this green carpet. Coming close to some of the live media, so I'm going to take a second and be quiet so they can have their moment.
Okay, so you star in this movie called The Great Divide that premieres today. What would you like your audience, the audience, to take away from this film?
I think actually this is the work of director and writer Ji Chen, and it really is their vision of, really kind of what the state of affairs was right at the start of and early 2020s. It's the first movie, I think, of its kind that is out right now that, I'm just honestly surprised.
What does it mean to you to be here in Bentonville? This is away from Hollywood, of course, and this film festival is all about diversity, inclusivity in many ways.
We have the actors also still on the carpet. Randall Park is on the carpet now.
Honestly, it's the biggest honor because I think I can't think of a better place, than here for like a great place because I feel like in many ways the festival embodies many things that and it really is bringing awareness to a lot of things.
Wonderful. Jessica Park, great. We've got Jessica Park, the actress behind us. Here, she's also walking the carpet. She's accompanied by Randall Park.
Really a very thoughtful, well executed.
We might be talking with her in just a few minutes.
And artistically, it's terrible.
Wonderful. Hi, my name is Brooke Beerhouse. I'm here with Downtown Bentonville. We are live on Downtown Bentonville.
Hey, downtown.
We are very excited to get to talk with you today and primarily wanting to hear more about your connection to the film, A Great Divide. We are incredibly excited for it to premiere here in Bentonville. What does this film mean to you?
Oh gosh, it's so special to be here. I think it's the most appropriate movie for this festival. Just the fact that it's written or co-written by a woman, directed by a woman. The diverse cast. I'm in the film. I'm an actor in the film, and Bentonville is so lovely. So
Are you enjoying your
yes,
time?
I am. Yeah, it's just a quick trip, but I'm having a great time. Everyone's been so lovely. Yeah.
And have you grabbed a bike yet and biked around a little bit downtown?
No, not yet. I'm not a big biker
okay.
person, but I don't have a lot of time here, so unfortunately, no. But everyone tells me I have to, so I have to come back.
We hope you'll come back, and we really appreciate you taking the time to talk with us. I want to ask you one last question about your character. When in the script did you know that this was a character you wanted to bring to life when you were reading the script?
Right. The thing about this character is that I got to do so many things. I think as an actor, a lot of times you're asked to do one thing, or come in for a little bit and just do a thing. But I felt like I got to go on a journey with this character. I got to be funny. I got to be angry. I got to be sad. I got to be like a fully developed character. And as soon as I saw that, I was like, yeah, I want to be part of this.
That's incredible. I can't wait to see it. I am sticking around and very excited to see your work. So thank you
So
again.
much. Thank you.
Awesome. Another visit that she's going to come back and see more of Bentonville because there's so much to see and do. The carpet is starting to get full. I'm so excited to see everyone's faces and just hear more about their stories. So cool to bring that here in downtown Bentonville.
Diversity and inclusion, and for us to be a part of this in this aspect, you know, at the forefront of everything that it's kind of beyond our dreams. So I think as a cast and ensemble, we're really excited.
Yeah. I mean, how important is this message in your
Wonderful.
film, you know, in this time in Arkansas where we have a governor
I would like to, if possible. I'll keep it brief.
legislature is passing so many bills against the LGBT community. A lot don't feel safe here. To have your film come out, it's kind of a good time, right?
In general, it's always a good
Here in
time
downtown.
to have films that promote diversity, quality, inclusion. It's always a good time. You know, from films that I've been part of, A Great Divide, to Crazy Rich Asians, to films that I'm not in part of, the Everything Everywhere All at Once. I quote director John Chu, Crazy Rich Asians.
Red carpet is always fun. It's always changing. And it's kind of a dance, you know.
It's an honor to be a part of that.
All right. Ken, hi.
how are you
It is
doing?
great. It's wonderful to meet you.
Nice meeting you.
We are huge fans here, as
so
you've
much.
already heard from some of the local media.
Thank you so much.
I'm here
Honored to be
with
here.
with downtown Bentonville, and
Hi, how are you doing?
we are live.
Hi.
That is,
Hey.
you know.
Hello. Bentonville, downtown, shout out.
We love that.
yeah.
It's like you read my mind. But
yeah.
Ken, when I
Watch out for traffic. Watch where you're going.
actually though,
Obey the laws of driving.
rules of the road with the bikes.
Rules of the road with the bikes.
Yes.
Just quoting.
We might have to use that.
Yeah.
I'll send it to your people.
Yeah, it'll be great. It'll be
Okay,
great.
good.
Yeah.
Well, I'm really curious about your character in A Great Divide. I was reading the synopsis and was really excited to see the many layers that we don't always get to see within
Thank
these
you.
small stories,
Thank
like these
you
smaller
for-
stories.
Yeah, well, thank you for bringing it up. I mean, it's definitely, I'd say it's the most dimensional character maybe I've ever played because not all is at the surface with him, and I think that there's moments that are layered with lightness and some levity, and then just like an onion, it just gets peeled away where you see more of the truth and kind of there's almost like a dealing with sadness, in many ways, and also that also dovetails with the more important film narrative of the rise of AAPI hate crimes since the start of the pandemic, which this movie really is all about. And so, on a professional level, on a macro level, and a micro level, it's really maybe one of the most unique projects I've ever been a part of, and it's definitely even personally for me as an actor, it's the most I've stretched out my performing in many. It's probably one of the most dramatic experiences I've had in a good way. Yeah. So it's because art is all about exploration and pushing yourself, and this movie for me exemplifies that personally. Yeah.
And I'm not trying to put words in your mouth. I just am curious. Is this one of those films that, even it being out, you're like, if people resonate with it, I hope it happens.
Yes.
But for me, it's like
Yes.
it was meant to. Like,
Yes.
It was meant to be.
Yes. I mean, just to be out here, that is the win, and then to be here on opening night to kick off such an important festival, which also has an amazing message of its own. It's so compatible, and it complements each other. So I'm really, really proud and excited to be a part of this. And as I'm talking to you live downtown, my emotions.
These are real. You can't make this up.
Yes.
As an actor, I guess he could, but
Exactly.
it's real.
Exactly.
It's authentic.
Yes. Watch, obey the rules of the road. Yeah, I'm just trying to.
We really appreciate it. We're so excited. Our whole office was just absolutely screaming, like so excited to get to
thank you.
talk with you. So
Thank you so much.
just know that while you aren't always able to see like these little towns,
Thank
right?
you.
These small little towns. You have a huge following here.
Thank you
and we
so
love
much.
you.
We're going to see a hug downtown live.
Oh,
Enjoy Bentonville downtown.
thank you so much, Ken. I really
Thank you very
appreciate
much.
it.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you. That might be the highlight of my entire life. That hug, everything. I am like, can you tell? I'm so excited. Wow. Okay. And now we've got green dress and green. This is fantastic. We have so many more creatives and artists to talk to. It's going to be a fantastic red carpet.
This kind of keeps for 9 years now. They made it a statement having this and making it more women in the industry.
Ooh, just checking my notes there. Sometimes it can get away from us, especially whenever you have an interview like that with Ken, who are now on a first name basis. I'm really excited to get to talk with Mackenzie about her film, The Story of Mr. Glass. Awesome. Hi. Oh my gosh, it's so great we are so excited to have you in Bentonville.
Oh,
it is
thanks.
fantastic. We are live with Downtown Bentonville Incorporated. So this is Downtown Now. We are showcasing it live on our YouTube and other channels. And I would love to hear more about your process with this film and what you're
yeah.
excited about in terms of the festival itself.
Oh my gosh, I'm very excited to be in Bentonville.
Are you? That's fantastic.
No, very
Thank you.
genuinely. It's my first time in Arkansas. My very good friend is from Arkansas, standing over there. So I was like, oh my god, so happy to
Amazing.
be in Bentonville. It's so cute here.
You know,
It's
I would
really,
use that.
Sweet. It's really, really sweet. So we're having a good time. I'm very, very happy to be a part of this film. I'm a smaller part, which is amazing, and it was really fun working with Ken, and Jean is just incredible. I had known Jean, and she asked me to come on, and I had a really great time. We shot in Wyoming, which is
Was it your first time in Wyoming?
first time in Wyoming.
There's a lot of firsts for this film. I like that.
Yeah, many firsts for me, like this year. Yeah, it was beautiful. The scene, it's really great. I think these people represent definitely, at least the character that I play, they're definitely she's definitely a product of her environment, I would
Really?
say. And I think in this scene in particular, that gets the best of her, but she means well. So
I cannot wait to see the film.
Yeah,
and I
think
hope.
it's really important.
How much time will you have here in Bentonville?
I leave tomorrow, but we got here yesterday. Really hoping to go to the Walmart Museum tomorrow.
Yes, the Walmart Museum is a good one to go to. And if you have time to stop in for bagels, we got a great Ozark Mountain bagel on the downtown square.
Oh, great.
You got to try it.
Okay.
I'm a
great.
foodie, so I have to let people know.
Yes, thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you so much.
Thank you for taking the time.
Thank you so much. All right, bye. Thank you.
It's fantastic. Hey, how you doing? We are live downtown Bentonville. Anything you want to share with our downtown Bentonville audience?
Yeah, I mean, first of all, I love this town. Never been here before. Super cool. I'm also here to speak on a panel called Real Bodies in the Real World about body representation in media, and I'm super excited about that. A very important topic, I think, to talk about. And also a film that I was a producer on called Ramona at Midlife premiered today.
Oh my gosh. Okay, now I am having a total, but things are leaving my brain. So please introduce yourself for me. I'm so
Oh,
sorry.
sorry.
No, you're okay.
I'm staying mystery. You'll have to find me.
mysterious.
My name is Jackie Schwartz. I am a producer, writer, and activist, and also VP of Operations and Development at a production company called Besties Make Movies.
Besties Make Movies might be my favorite name of a company in the entire world.
I love it. Will follow us.
I will,
At
absolutely.
Besties Make Movies on anything.
Say it again for me.
At Besties Make Movies on Instagram, TikTok,
All.
all the socials.
So how was the premiere? Or is it premiere?
Yep.
Yes.
This film, because it is about a woman in her 40s or over 40, starts to realize that her life, she woke up one day and her life didn't turn out the way that she wanted it to turn out. But it's kind of a fun twist because she was a writer before, and so somebody is now like a decently famous writer. Now somebody's trying to make a movie about her life without her consent. So it sort of turns her world upside down, and she starts to like refigure how she can be a mom, but also start to delve back into her career.
I saw the trailer for this, and I do have to say I had chills as like I'm newlywed, and I'm
Congratulations.
30.
Mazel tov.
Thank you very much. And it was that feeling of like, as a creator, okay, what is this new chapter going to look like? Am I going to be able to, like, I don't know, just like moving to Bentonville, somewhere a little bit small, like our little small town, as we like to say, but like different aspects. And I related to the character a lot, and in the sense of, are you ever gonna like wake up and think, oh my gosh, did I do what I wanted to? Or I think we all can relate to that.
I think it's a very relatable film. I think that the idea that somehow we wake up at whatever age we wake up at, and we aren't the people that we want to be, or our life hasn't gone exactly in the direction that we wanted to. I have felt that many times in my life, and sometimes look in the mirror and don't really know who I am, and some days I do. And I think we're all just constantly evolving and trying to find ourselves, and each chapter that we find ourselves in, I say that Ramona's a writer.
Yes.
Is we're a different person. I love that quote, I think, from like Alice in Wonderland, which is, I can't go back to yesterday because I was a different person then. So I think this is a very relatable film, and beautifully done by the director Brooke Berman, who wrote it and directed it.
You're coming after my heart with that quote. Well, we have
It's a great quote.
We have monopolized your time. I really appreciate it. I will let you go and sit down and enjoy the evening. So thank you so much for being here for the festival.
Yeah, thank you so much. And I really love this little town of Bentonville. So thank you. Have a good day.
Me too. Oh, perfect. Well, we are very happy you're here.
I was like, I don't want to be quick. Here we go.
It's almost like you knew.
It's like we were connected.
Yeah, I would say this. Yes. Now, I am so sorry. I missed the names appearing. So please introduce yourself for me. I want the people to know we are live on downtown Bentonville. So
This is so cool.
tell me a little bit about yourself.
Hi, well, I'm Nicole Malillo. What is your name? Just so I know.
Oh, my name's Brooke Beerhouse.
Hi, Brooke Beerhouse. Okay, hi. I'm Nicole Malillo, and I'm the writer, director, creator of The Cab, which is a short film here having its world premiere.
Having its world premiere. I took the mic too fast. I just want to say how excited I was when I read the synopsis.
Wait, really? Oh,
Yes.
Thank you so much.
How does it feel to have the world premiere?
Mentors, they told me all about this festival, and our film is a intersection of the artistry of filmmaking and creative activism, basically. So
perfect.
Literally, this was I was like, oh my god. When we applied, I was like, I feel like I really want this, not just because I think it's amazing, but I would love for it to be the premiere, because it aligns with all of the messaging that my company, Mouth of the Wolf Media, that made my film, is all about. So here we are, and it just it exceeded any expectation that I could have had, which already were high. So I'm really excited to be here.
Wow. And so how many above the line credits are female, non-binary, diversity and inclusion in your film specifically?
So
You are the main. I love that.
amazing, yeah. And then I was the big creative head behind it, and then I had an incredible female producer.
Amazing.
I had all female EPs. I had female here's the thing, I think also that I'm very, so the film is about, to jump around, the film is about suicide awareness in so many words. And my whole outlook on filmmaking and all other films that I want to make that are about using a fantastical lens to talk about mental illness. Mental illness doesn't discriminate, so I'm not going to discriminate on my sets. And because of that, we were able to create an incredible mix of women, men, non-binary, non-gender conforming, every shade, color, whatever. As long as they identified with the story, were really good at what they did, I wanted them on my set. And since we were doing virtual production on this set, which is, for people who don't know, how they make The Mandalorian, the freaking Star Wars show, and we made it 2 or 3 years ago when the tech was still brand new, I needed the best and brightest minds, and the fact that I could bring together a diverse group of all these minds, and together we literally were pioneering technology to make this little short film.
Oh my gosh!
It was it felt like the true, how do I say this? It felt so validating that when you bring together diverse voices and you have different perspectives from people and you have different walks of life, you the problem solving mechanism becomes so much stronger than just the typical Hollywood lens that we like to get. That's my polite way of saying it.
Well, we are so excited for you. Thank you for being a part of this festival and for bringing it and uplifting it like you have, and the story and this really this film in your own expression. It's really incredible. So thank you again for taking the time to talk with us.
Thank you so much for talking to me. This has been so cool. This is my first time doing all this, so I'm very
We love
grateful.
it.
Thank you so much, and you're
Awesome.
gorgeous and stunning and amazing.
Yeah, you as well. Thank you. You get that photo up over there. You deserve it. You look amazing.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Fantastic. Let's see who we have coming up. All right. There was a huge wave of applause for the director, Jean Shim, of A Great Divide. So we will be talking with her, I believe, in just a couple seconds.
Perfect. I want to make sure you look really pretty.
Wonderful. Oh, we got some. The festival itself has been kicking off, and we have a lot of actors and programmers and creators, directors, producers. They are all making their way down, and we even have a few panelists from today. Awesome. Wonderful. What a great crew coming up behind us. They look amazing. We are having a fantastic time here at the red carpet event for the Bentonville Film Festival. If you have not got your tickets yet, you still can, June 13th through the 18th. Hello there. Who do we have here? Wonderful. Hi, Omesh. We're so excited to talk with you. Our live coverage today is with Downtown Bentonville. So you're live with the community of Downtown Bentonville.
That's amazing.
Now, can you introduce yourselves and your connection to your film and everything as well?
Yeah, my name is Kristen Vaganis, and I'm the producer of our film titled Ramona at Midlife.
So we just we got a briefing of Ramona at Midlife, and I'm obsessed. I'm going to let you go ahead and
Thank you. I'm Brooke Berman. I'm the writer and director of Ramona at Midlife.
Did you see me fangirling a little bit? I was just like, when I realized that you were the writer, we were just talking about the trailer itself. I really connected to the message and just felt we've all had that moment in life where we've woken up and thought, did I make, even if we're happy, did I make a mistake?
Yeah.
Is this the right way to go? So
Yeah.
how did you come up with like this whole vision? I mean, what really brought you to this story?
I mean, the character came first. I wrote it for Yvonne Woods, who plays Ramona. And the first scene, I got the friends first. I saw the friends sat her down, and I knew that she had these two really successful friends who felt like maybe she had taken a wrong turn.
Oh my God.
But she didn't feel that way about herself. And then I wrote this scene where she put lipstick on to go see her ex-husband, and I knew she was still in love with him. And then the whole story just came in after that. But I do think that piece about, I think there's this inevitable reconciliation we have with the way how we thought our lives would go, and then the way they actually go. And we have to make peace with it.
Yeah.
And when did you decide that you wanted to come in on the film?
So I met Brooke through another female filmmaker that we love a year before we filmed it, which was a year ago today.
Yeah.
And I was immediately just in love with the writing. I mean, she makes it sound easy because for her, her writing is so gorgeous, it's so relatable, it's so nuanced and subtle and reflective of human nature. And so it was easy to relate to it. It was an easy piece to be drawn to, and I wanted to bring the vision to life, and we did.
I agree.
Amazing. Alicia, hi. We are downtown Bentonville. We are live. If you want to say hello to the people.
Hi, downtown Bentonville. Please see our beautiful movie, Ramona at Midlife, and may you all feel like your story is yours to tell.
Yeah.
That is incredible words. For real. Yes. I feel so often we are not given the chance to tell our stories. So, yeah.
Choose your own story.
Yeah. And take pride in that story.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Perfect. Hey, how are you doing?
Hi there, very good.
Well, you had impeccable timing. We are live with Downtown Bentonville Incorporated. So the community of Bentonville is right here, excited to talk with you.
Yeah.
Could I ask you to introduce yourself for me?
Yeah, I'm Ivan Williams. I'm the executive producer of Ramona at Midlife, and here with our world premiere at Bentonville.
Well, they've already heard me fangirl a lot about this film. I'm curious when you decided that you wanted to come on this project. At what point?
Oh, a perfect question. Probably about 2 years ago, I was approached with the material, and it really resonated with me. A story about a woman in her midlife, a topic and an audience member that we normally don't see tackled in Hollywood. So for me, my film pedigree is about showing movies, cinematic performances, or theater performances that resonate with a group that's typically overlooked. And that's I call Midlife Woman and Woman with a Child. So it's a perfect setup. So I love the screenplay that Brooke Berman wrote, and we rallied a bunch of people. As they say, in indie filmmaking, it takes a village, right? So we made our wonderful village happen.
And what is that? So the village, a lot of them are here. A lot of your crew, your village, your community is here to celebrate. Bentonville itself, I feel like we always say we have a very strong community, and especially at downtown Bentonville, we put a lot of pride in how close we are with community. So if you had to give some words of wisdom to how to cultivate a community and make sure that we stay connected like we are, what would you say?
Well, I think first and foremost is you reach out and include the community. You know, in essence, films of this nature particularly have an opportunity to connect with local businesses and also local residents to be extras in the film. And, you know, we don't have to ship people, go to Hollywood to bring those people in. We have local community members that can participate in the production as extras. I was on a film, my first film at Bentonville was Big Stone Gap about 8 years ago with Ashley Judd and Whoopi Goldberg. And we shot that in a small town in West Virginia. And half the town, the mayor included, were extras in the movie. So it really builds the bond and connectivity. And of course, from the standpoint, it's a way to highlight your community of shooting some good B-roll for tourism too.
Right? I like the way you think.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, we're really excited to have you here. And it sounds like, so your second time in Bentonville, or have you been here a couple times?
Unfortunately, I didn't come the first time, which was a big disappointment. Had other collisions, but I made it a point to come to this film festival with the wonderful ladies behind Ramona at Midlife. And I hope everyone gets to see it at some point and hopefully resonates with everyone, not only in Bentonville, but across the nation. So Thank you so much.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Enjoy the festival.
Thanks so much.
Wonderful. This film, I'm just hyping it up. So I'm sure I'm not hyping too much. It sounds like it's fantastic. And if you are able to come to some of the ticketed events, we do have a few free events that Gina and friends, Gina is doing outside of the Momentary. It's a filmmakers tailgate, and it starts tomorrow. I'm going to let him talk. They're going live. Wonderful. It looks like we've got Gina and Wendy down on the red carpet. Do you guys want to see a little bit of the carpet coverage that you're not able to see? Let's look that way.
Thank you so much.
Awesome. Great. You can see some of the carpet coverage. Wonderful. Awesome. Hi, guys.
Are you guys interested in chatting?
We are always interested.
Okay, cool.
I would love to talk with y'all. So we are live on Downtown Bentonville Incorporated. So the community of Downtown Bentonville is here. If you could introduce yourselves for me and tell me about your roles in the film.
Hi, my name is Fiona Robert, and I am the director of A View of the World from Fifth Avenue, which is the Friday night premiere.
I'm so excited for that one.
Oh, are you?
I am, yes.
Cool. I'm Sophia Robert. I'm a co-writer along with Fiona. I'm also in the film, and we are both producers. Yeah.
That is a lot to undertake. How did you handle all those roles in order to share this film and to get it out into the world? Producing, writing, acting.
We've been doing it for a while. This is our second feature together. We enjoy writing together. We enjoy producing, and Yeah,
just what we do.
Our first movie, The Country Club, came out in theaters this week, June 9th. And so I think that taught us a lot of stuff. And we learned that we're probably better at, like, I'm a better actor when I don't overthink it.
Yeah.
So I actually enjoy moving between different hats because I can dive in, I can work on instinct. And I think for artists, instinct is one of the most important things. So.
And I want to touch on the collaborating aspect because so much of like filmmaking sometimes can be seen as like very competitive and cutthroat. What's it like to be females in this industry and to uplift each other? Like two questions to that. Like what does that feel like for you? But also how can other people do that as well?
Well, I think there's nothing more exciting than when we get to hire local artists, like either from our community in New York or in LA that we've heard about, and we're like, oh, we love that actor, and it's so exciting to get to give them a job.
Yeah.
And the same with the behind-the-scenes crew. And I think that
We work well together. We love hiring. We actually earned the Reframe stamp of approval. We had we have a gender balanced crew and also a gender balanced cast. Several of our department heads were women, and they were an absolute joy to work with.
Yeah, so we like that aspect of it, and we feel like we've been helped by a lot of women. I mean, even Bentonville championing our movie, and our other producer, Drea Clark, who's awesome. So I think, we just got to do it. We just got to try our best to uplift each other and help each other out.
Well, we're really excited to have you here and for premiering it. Our premiere?
Yes,
Did it say
world
yes?
premiere.
Oh my gosh, it's a premiere. Now, do you think you'd ever film a film here in Bentonville? Do you feel inspired to do that by any chance?
I actually do. Okay, here's the reason. So Sophia and I are from South Bend, Indiana. So we grew up.
I'm a Hoosier too.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry, I
okay.
didn't interrupt you.
No. So we grew up in a small town, and I think what they've done in Bentonville is really amazing. They've created this awesome, beautiful small town, and I just wish every town in America could have this kind of revitalization. So I would love to maybe go back to a town in the Midwest, either in Indiana, maybe we filmed in Bentonville, I don't know, and tell a story that I feel like we could tell that story as well. We've lived in New York, so right now we're telling New York stories, but I think we also could tell a Midwestern story too.
Well, just know that we would love that, and our film crew here and all the local community would love to champion you as well. So you have a huge support team if you ever do decide to come back to Bentonville and film a movie.
That's very kind of you. Yeah. Well, think of a script.
Yeah,
Why not? We can do it.
Awesome. Well, I've monopolized y'all enough. Thank you so much. Make sure you get those photos because you look stunning tonight. And congratulations. Enjoy the festival.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye. Great to meet y'all. Awesome. Fellow Hoosiers in Indiana. So excited about that. I got a little wardrobe. Hold on. My girl Dana's got me. Thank you. We are back to regular scheduled programming with regular scheduled earrings. Wonderful. The director of the Bentonville Film Festival is here, Wendy Guerrero. She's right next to us. There's about 8 more minutes left on the red carpet, so we're going to try to keep it brief, but we're really excited to talk with Wendy.
You're good with Gina, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we're just going to have her do one, and then we're going to get her upstairs.
That's
okay?
perfect, yeah.
And then there's quite a few from the...
Hi, Tina. Hi, Wendy. Oh, my goodness. It is fantastic to see you.
It's so wonderful to see you. Thank you for doing all of the things that you did for us for the Jesse Crimes and taking them around and interviewing them and just making them feel at home. I really, really appreciate it.
Oh,
and
absolutely.
I love your earrings, by the way.
Thank you. Well, Wendy,
So pretty.
we are live with Downtown Bentonville Incorporated, so the downtown community is here and just supporting the film festival. Every year, this is 9 years in. I got to get that deep breath.
I know, it's like, woo! Okay, so we're building our runway to the 10-year anniversary, but it feels really good to be here for 9 years. And we're so lucky to have such a supportive community that continues to grow, and we just want to keep growing with the community.
I love that. And I think something really special about having you as a director of the film festival is that you have so much experience behind the scenes and in front of the camera. So I want to touch on being a producer and an actor and your experience there. What's it like to be able to now give those resources to so many emerging filmmakers and producers?
It is so rewarding to be able to share my stories. I know what it's like being in the trenches as an independent producer, and I know how hard it is to get your projects funded. And it's something that we work hard at the Bentonville Film Festival to give grants away. So we want to build more into our grant making process and provide more professional development, not only to filmmakers across the country, but also budding filmmakers here in Bentonville or in Arkansas in the heartland. So we're looking forward to bringing more resources year-round and more professional development year-round. But as an independent producer, it's rewarding to see all these people come together and celebrate their films is just the ultimate.
And we heard you had 2,000 submissions this year.
We did. Our submissions continue to grow. We are the 5th largest festival in the country. So I don't think a lot of people know yet, but our submissions continue to grow, and it's just amazing to see that people are really embracing the inclusiveness of the mission of the festival, and everything that Gina's done for gender equity and inclusion is really, really powerful to see that being supported throughout the world.
And one last question, because I don't want to monopolize you out here. You got a whole festival to go to. But what would people be surprised to know that goes on behind the scenes of the Bentonville Film Foundation throughout the year? It's not just a week-long event. It is a full year. So tell us a little.
So we've had over 10,000 alumni come through the festival in the last 9 years. So we bring our alumni back to Bentonville. Sometimes in the festival madness, we might not be able to highlight every single film, or people might not be able to see every single film. So we'll bring a filmmaker back in a film at least once a month through our monthly film series and share that with our community, have a really important Q&A like the one you moderated, to dig a little bit deeper and understand what's going on with the filmmaker and how hard or how easy it was to get their movie made. So we're doing that, and like I said, we just want to start doing more professional development for the community to understand what does it mean to be a producer, what does it mean to be a creative producer, how can you develop your screenplay, how can you raise money to get your film shot. So we're going to be addressing those kind of pipeline issues as well here in Bentonville all year round.
That's fantastic. Wendy, thank you so much. I've got your guest of honor / the main Gina Davis walking through, so I know you probably better follow through there, so we appreciate you.
Thank you, Brooke. So nice to talk to you.
Good to talk with you. So you got a glimpse of Gina Davis, the angel that walked past us, and Wendy is incredible, the director of the Bentonville Film Festival. It's so encouraging to hear that it's not just a week-long event. It is truly like a full year of film programming, of encouraging and uplifting different voices within film. So if you're interested in maybe getting involved in the Bentonville Film Festival, or even just understanding what it is, be sure to reach out. Their offices are here, their community is here, and we would love for you to reach out to them, let them know that you saw in downtown Bentonville, Downtown Now, their programming, and wanted to learn more. So that might be it for us on the red carpet. It looks like it's starting to wind down a little. Oh, great. We do have another interview. Mackenzie is on her way over, I believe. The director of the story of Mr. Glass.
No, she doesn't have a live interview. Okay, I just want to make sure, yeah.
Can you tell that we're starting to get ready to go in for the screening? A Great Divide screens tonight, but don't worry, if you are interested in watching but you weren't able to get a ticket for tonight, you can always get a ticket and stream online to watch the whole showcase of the Bentonville Film Festival. They are running their online screenings until June 25th. I do want to note, too, that there are more submissions this year by Asian female directors than ever before. And that also stem lines for the Great Divide, the screening tonight, the world premiere, and kicking off the festival. These are all of my notes here because if you didn't know about live TV, sometimes what happens is we forget what we're going to say, or we forget points that are really important. So we've got these pages to choose from and to make sure we touch on. One thing that I was not able to talk to y'all about, but I want to make sure we talk about, is that there are free outdoor screenings at the Gina Davis Theater outside of the Momentary. That includes Encanto, Brave, Frozen, and The Hunger Games. So if you are interested in coming out to the Momentary to be involved in the film festival, it will be running June 13th to 18th. You can follow us at downtownbentonville.org, and you can get more on what is happening with the film festival itself. So that is all from me from the red carpet. I appreciate y'all being here. We'll see you next time.